He was an odd man, not a bad guy, but in fact he was a good guy, but he was eccentric. In his life, he'd been a high school teacher, a production manager in a grain mill, worked in a factory, did a stint in the U.S. Navy when he was young. As an old man, he was a groundskeeper at a mobile home park where he lived here in Hinsdale, New Hampshire. His name was Jeffrey Holt. Jeffrey Holt was born in Indianapolis, 1941, grew up in Springfield, Massachusetts, where his dad was an English lit professor at American International College. Why call him eccentric? Well, he used to travel around town driving a lawn tractor, not a car, mind you, a lawn tractor. Before that, a bicycle. The bicycle isn't odd, but the lawn tractor as a vehicle certainly is. And Jeffrey would go on bike treks up and down the Connecticut River. These journeys often covered over 100 miles, sometimes 150 miles. And he always had a 12-pack of beer strapped to his bicycle. He lived in the mobile home park with his partner, Thelma Parker. Thelma died in 2017. They lived frugally, mostly on Social Security. Had no television, no internet. He wore old clothes. But Jeffrey was an educated man, bachelor's degree from Marlborough College, a master's from his father's employer, American International. In the end, he had no family. He confided to his best friend, Edwin Smith, that he had a few investments that were doing better than he expected. He asked his friend for advice, who to leave it to. In the fall of 2021, Jeffrey Holt suffered a stroke. And from that time on, he needed full-time nursing care, and on June 6, 2023, he died. His friend Edwin Smith was named his executor. He left 1,000 die-cast model cars, some model railroad sets, history books, phonograph records, and $3.8 million, which he left to the town of Hinsdale for health, education, culture, recreation purposes. Seems a few years back he received a little bit of money from his separation from his job as production manager at the mill, and he invested this money, mutual funds, and it surprised the world, even surprised himself.
After the break, your hometown weather.